Hey, I'm Tommy Alstein with Dingo Entertainment, and thank you for taking a few minutes to watch our video. The reason we decided to do this video is that we wanted to give clients an opportunity to see the different services that are out there so they can make an educated decision on what they need for their special day. No matter what kind of event you're doing, whether it's a wedding reception, a bar bat mitzvah, a birthday party, an anniversary, a class reunion, no matter what it is, it's very important to choose the right entertainment. All right, let's talk about professionalism for a minute. Dingo Entertainment has been in the industry for over 12 years. What that means is that no matter what kind of event you're having, we have the experience and knowledge to make sure that it goes as well as possible for you.
He's always on time. He gets everything set up ahead of time. I never, ever have to worry about if he's going to have the right music.
Well, definitely it's good to have the DJ sober that evening because they're not bugging the bartenders. I know that they're in their station taking care of the music, that they're not going to get drunk and rowdy and do something embarrassing for the bride or, more importantly, the bride's parents.
The disc jockeys at Dingo Entertainment are by far the most professional I have worked with in the 20 years that I've been doing this type of work.
His DJs are there to perform a service as the DJ, not to be part of the party, not to be drinking, not to be going out and mingling with the guests and doing things that are sort of inappropriate.
So let's talk about experience. There's actually two kinds of experience. There's the experience that we bring with our 12 years in the industry, but more importantly, it's the experience that you and your guests have.
I personally hired Dingo Entertainment to do my daughter's Sweet 16 birthday party last year, simply because it's the only company that I absolutely know will do a fantastic job.
I'm Sean Smith. This is my wife Melissa. We used Dingo Entertainment for our wedding at the zoo.
Because of Tommy and his crew with Dingo, they mic'd us up. They had speakers up there with us and here, back here at the actual Teton Trek itself. So everything that we said on the ceremony, everybody could hear crystal clear.
You can see the excitement from the guests. They're all out on the dance floor. All of the DJs are really interactive and get everybody going.
They are a part of making the event happen. They are on the front end with the client, and it's done before the night even begins. And that really sets them apart versus other people that I've seen come in at the zoo.
No matter how much experience we have, if we weren't reliable, then we just wouldn't be trusted by so many industry professionals.
And I have no problem saying, if you need a DJ, here's Tommy's cell phone number, get the guys at Dingo.
I find myself at a lot of different events. Weddings, holiday parties, bar mitzvahs, corporate events. And if it's a great event, I'm pretty sure I'm going to see Dingo there.
And I think Dingo Entertainment is absolutely far and away the best in Memphis, and it's always my #1 recommendation.
What we've done is put a list of questions together for you to ask whoever you're considering hiring for your entertainment to make sure you're getting the type of entertainment that you need. The first of which, do they bring backup equipment? This is an extremely important thing to have, is backup equipment. At any point, equipment can fail. If you don't have the appropriate backup equipment, then the event simply ends. Always ask, do they have backup equipment with them? References, do they have references? Anyone that is a professional in the industry that's been doing this, that claims that they can do the job for you, should always have references. And the references that you want to get from them should not be references from 2 or 3 years ago. They need to be references from the last few months and the last few jobs they've done. Many of the entertainment companies in the area are what's called a single op. A single op is someone that is a single person that does the job. But what you want to make sure to do is find out what their backup plan is if something happens to them. Most events are on a Saturday night. Many entertainers will attempt to double book themselves because Saturday nights are considered our peak nights. That can be dangerous, especially if you want the entertainer to stay over his already contracted times. It's really important for you to be comfortable with how we're dressed. We're there to do an event for you. We need to be appropriately dressed to your like. Attire. Many entertainers prefer that you not tell them and dictate to them how they dress. You get to dictate to us how you would like us dressed for your event. Do you want us in a suit? Do you want us business casual? Is it a themed event that you need us to be specifically theme dressed for? We have that on our contract, so you can dictate to us what you need us to look like for your special day. Now, there's other things that you have to take into consideration, one of which is what services are going to be provided from the quote that you've been given. Are lights included? Is a wireless mic included? There are tons of hidden fees that you can be hit with if you don't ask the right questions. Another important thing is, of course, today we're in the digital age. Many entertainers prefer to do all their business over the phone, through the internet, or via fax. Be very leery of an entertainer that is not willing to meet with you in person. You want to discuss face-to-face with the entertainer the music selections, not only what you want, but what you do not want. You will be affected much more by music that you can't stand over and above music that you enjoy. Another important question to ask is whether or not the entertainer has liability insurance. At any point, somebody can become injured. If it's due to the neglect of your entertainer, you want to make sure that they're covered. Because if they're not covered, then that liability will ultimately fall on your shoulders, and that is something you really don't want. One of the most important questions that you can ask: does the entertainer drink while they perform? We have heard horror stories, we have seen terrible things over the years. An entertainer that drinks on the job is a liability, and you should be very, very cautious. We want to make sure that your event goes well. Whether you're using us or anyone else, please visit our website and print this list of questions so you can make sure to ask the right questions to ensure that you're getting the best entertainer you can.